happen to run into a lot of elderly people
We
in
do.
your work, whether it's Dust Bowls or Civil Wars. I mean, you know. And so if it were me in your shoes, I'd always be wanting to rush to the print shop. I'd always want to get it on the air before they die.
Well, we made an effort in this to give everybody their entire interview on camera. You know, we take the raw interview and we cut it down. And then, obviously, those who survive will be able to have the whole thing. But we've also taken the rough cut of the whole thing to someone who was not doing well, who has subsequently passed away, and he was buried with his interview.
That's very kind of you to do.
He wanted to be
That's
buried
very
with the
thoughtful.
interview because, in a way, this is a kind of late in life. You know, we live in a culture that just focuses entirely on youth, and we forget that the people who know the most are the oldest people, and we think they're the ones that are hopelessly unaware, and they of course know so much more than us, and that's why we gravitate to them, because they know that. And you know, the fact that somebody would be buried with their interview of ours is just so amazing, that they saw it as some vindication of their life, some kind of immortality embodied in the fact that their feelings, their stories, their memories were now captured forever. That's a terrific feeling to have.
It's humbling and hard to stay humble at the
Well, you
same
know,
time.
that's the thing. I mean, when we live in a culture in which nobody's humbled by anything, when we live in a culture that's always about a kind of you know, perpetual youth, then you forget the biggest news of all, which is none of us get out of this alive, that human mortality rates remain at 100%. And so what are you going to do? And these people who are close at the end of their lives often have extraordinary gifts to give us, but we're so focused on the all-consuming present that we don't remember it. So it's incredibly humbling to speak to these people.